Meditate, manifest, invest in you. Join me on my spiritual journey as I elevate myself and like-minded listeners to a higher level mentally, physically, and spiritually. Thank you for listening. This is Black Hippie Lounge, and I am your host, Chanel. Grand Rising. Today is August 23rd. It's a Sunday. Like I said, I'm gonna stick to recording on Sundays. Been doing it in the morning, which is kind of cool. So that's definitely not what I was doing before. I was doing it at night, and it's better in the morning. Well, it's both. It's good both ways, but I like the morning lately has been good. It's just been having good ideas come to mind, and just more refreshed, I guess, mentally when recording. So I'll try to stick with this in the morning, even though I'm not a morning person. But anyway, I hope you had a weekend. I did. I had a really great weekend yesterday. I had a surprise birthday party for my friend and my sister-in-law. So it was fun. It was really fun actually. And we had a little after party. So it was a good day. It was a good time. So shout out to them. Happy birthday to them. My birthday's coming up too, but it was their day. So it was their day. One of them, it was their actual birthday that day, and the other one, her birthday's coming up. So anyway, it was a celebration for them, which was really great. So today I'm gonna try to do something different now. I have this book that I don't even know. I wouldn't say I'm reading it now. I'm trying to do a different method. So it's like 365 days of self-care for sensitive people. It's called Thriving as an Empath. And each day it has a certain message. So I think I'm just going to do it that way. Like just each day of the date that it is, read that message instead of trying to read the whole book in one day or like all at once. So today is August 23rd, and the message is, I'll just read it. It's titled Awakening. Awakening is a process of seeing more clearly from your heart so that you can experience greater inner peace. Today, pay special attention to your intuition to perceive the world from your most enlightened, tuned in, and empathetic self. A sense of awakening may come in flashes, a moment of clarity, or a sudden sense of unconditional love, expansion, or heavenly bliss. You may also feel a oneness with all humankind, rather than perceiving division or separation. Appreciate these glimpses and the longer periods of insight too. Practice the following affirmation to acknowledge the sacred unfolding of your awakening. So this is the affirmation. I am awake. I am aware. My heart is open. I feel the light and compassion of the universe. I will open myself to bliss. I will allow myself to be happy. I can see, I can know, I can love. So it's actually kind of cool how that ended up being the message for today, considering last week I did one on like a wake-up call and somewhat of awakening. So that's kind of cool. I'm going to talk about energy today. And it's not spelled the regular way. It's inner. It's basically your inner G, like your inner gangster. Your inner G. So INNERG. So what that means, your energy, in that sense of what I'm talking, is basically the permanent state of mind where nothing is impossible. So that's where oneself relies on instinct to handle anything in life. To achieve the inner G, capital G, one must remove all doubt, all fear, all worries from the mind, and push themselves to their limits and go beyond it and believe that if they want something, they go for it. So I like that because I don't know, it's different. I feel like it's a little bit different than just being like in tune with yourself or like being confident. It's like finding your inner G, your inner gangster, like that inner G in you, you know? Like, where's that G in you, you know? Like, keep it G. Like you just, that inner G where you're just like, there, I don't care what you throw at me, I'm good. I'm still gonna get it. I'm still gonna get mine. Basically, that's that mindset of like, when you tap into your energy, nothing can stop you. Nothing is impossible because it's basically when you hit that time where nothing is impossible because I'm going to get it how I get it regardless. And I'm going to go for it. And I don't care whose neck I got to step on. I'm getting mine, basically. That could be coming from different situations, but tapping into that energy, once you tap into that, you don't come back from that. Well, you shouldn't, because it's a whole different mindset. It's literally, you have no fears. As we're human beings, like, you can obviously have some fear where you're like, because I know it happens to me, but like, all right, you're like, dang, like, this is what's gonna happen, but then you're just like, nah, like, when you've tapped into your energy, you already know I'm good regardless. Like, things are gonna work out how they're supposed to work out. So there's no need for me to worry about it or feed into it negatively. Just keep your head up and keep it and do what you got to do to go for yours. It's that simple. So I really like that idea. I saw that. I've seen that before written a lot of different times. But just actually looking it up and like understanding what exactly that means, and it can mean different things for different people also. But I like this explanation of what your energy is. So talk about it. You have to be able to, at the end of the day, you have to be able to rely on yourself regardless of whoever's around or not around. No, nothing is promised. Nobody's promised. So you have to, you come into this world on your own. You're going to leave on your own. You better know how to take care of yourself. Because, those who might be looking out for you now, people switch up. And it's funny, I was listening to a podcast this morning that I like to listen to. I've mentioned it before, I think, but it's a pastor in Texas. I believe he's in Texas. His name is Jerry Flowers, and he talked about, oh my gosh, I forgot. Wait. He was talking about just, your surroundings and how, you have to be able to trust yourself in any situation, and how to take care of yourself in any situation, because nobody is promised, nothing's promised. And he said that feelings are fleeting, so you can't, and that's kind of what I'm saying is, like, somebody one day, or 1 month, 1 year, you guys can be in love, and the next minute they wake up and, I'm not feeling this anymore. But you have to be so in tune with yourself that doesn't affect you, because people in your life are experiences. You don't own people. You can't, no matter how much someone might love you or anything like that, people switch up, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. There's not any amount of begging, crying, or pleading, or anything, or arguing that can make someone change. They have to want to change, and they have to want something, But I guess I'm saying that because the feelings of fleeting, it's like, at the end of the day, if you're in tune with your energy, things like that shouldn't be able to affect you, because you already know what's up. You already know, you coming into any situation knowing that nothing is promised and people can change up, so you can enjoy the experience for what it is at the time, but always be always ready for the switch up, And if you're in tune with your energy, then you can take that experience, you take the lessons from it, and you keep it moving, you keep it pushing, and you keep going for yours. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's basically what I'm trying to say is like, you have to be tapped into that energy where, you're going to go through life periods where, like, oh, I'm trying to get this job or I'm trying to get a new job, and you got interview after interview and you're just not getting it, or whatever the case may be, something that you're chasing after, or starting a business or something, whatever you have for yourself that you're really trying to tap into to achieve, and it might not come right away, but you need to be able to tap into that energy and be able to remove that doubt, remove that fear, remove that worry, and you push yourself until you get what you need. You push yourself until you get what you want. If the door A doesn't work, what you gonna do? Stand outside and cry, or you're gonna keep going down the alphabet? How many letters in the alphabet? You know what I'm saying? It's just when one door closes, how many other open? You can't sit there and cry over the one door. You got to keep it moving, and that's when you have that mindset that nothing is impossible. You know how powerful that is to have that mindset that you really believe that what you want, you're gonna get it. That's powerful. That's what I'm talking about as being able to manifest. You know how powerful that is? Like, even yesterday, I had planned a surprise party, like I was saying, and it was outside. I didn't have a tent or anything. It was just something basic, like tables and everything like that. But yesterday, I don't know, for those who are in Massachusetts, Boston, who know, like, it was on and off raining, on and off raining. And the people who were going there would text me like, "Oh, you're still gonna do it?" And I'm just like, "Yeah." Like, and not because like, oh, I knew that the weather was gonna clear up, because I had already manifested that. Like, I low-key just said, God, it's crazy. Actually, I'm gonna explain. So I was running around doing errands for the party. I was supposed to pick up the cake at 11. You could pick up the cake at 11. I got there like 11:30ish, and at that time it was raining. And that's like when one of the first people text me. It was like, "Oh, it's raining," or did you see the weather or something like that? I'm like, "Yeah, it's raining right now." Like, it's supposed to rain. It actually wasn't raining yet. It was like 11:30ish. So I'm getting the cake, and I get home like 11, close to noon. And I'm sitting there in my car, and I'm like, all right, thinking like, all right, so I'm looking at the weather app, and it's saying that it's supposed to rain. The party's supposed to be start at 4:00, and it says it's supposed to rain from 3 to 6. And it's like 60% chance. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, it's sunny right now, so maybe that's just a fluke or something, or who knows what's gonna happen, So then I'm like, you know what? Then it starts getting cloudier and cloudier. So I just sit there, and I'm just like, I literally just manifest. I'm just talking to God. I'm like, God, if we're gonna do this rain thing, let's just do it at noon so we can get it through, pass it through, so that way by the time the party comes, we're gonna have clear skies. Literally, I'll tell you, couple minutes, like 10, 15 minutes later, it starts raining. And when I manifested it, it wasn't on a cocky type of like, God, let's just do this for me. It's more like, I know it's something that I want, and if I have the right intentions behind it, and I'm believing in what I'm saying and believing in myself, then it's gonna happen. And it happened. And then it started raining again. But guess what? When it was time for that party, it was clear and sunny skies, and it was hot. So just not even just being able to just ask for what I want, but actually I already knew it was going to be clear. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just like I knew what I wanted. I knew I was going to get what I want, not coming from a negative standpoint. It was just, when you ask for something, and when you ask God for something, and you have pure intentions behind it, you also believe in yourself, you believe in God, and you believe that God will do it for you, then there's nothing to worry about. There's no doubt that comes with you. I couldn't have asked for no rain and then sat there and kept looking out the window worrying about when it's going to stop. All I did was ask for it, and it happened. Like, I needed the sky to clear up because we were sitting there at like 3:30, quarter to 4. We're supposed to start setting up at 4, 3:30ish, 3:45 or whatever. It's like raining still. And I can't sit there and just look out the window and be like, okay, when's he gonna do it? When's God gonna do it? When's God gonna do it? No, like I did it, I requested it or put it out there, and then you just sit back and wait. You just gotta wait. You have patience. So really, what I'm saying is like I've been already tapped into my energy since like last year. Just really believing, because you hear about manifesting a lot and praying and asking God for what you need and stuff, but sometimes people do that, but then they turn around and they still worry and they still doubt because they can't. You have to not only request it, but you have to wait on God's timing too. You have to have that balance within yourself and your faith in God to know that whatever you ask for, if that's what you really need and that's what God agrees with that you need, God will give it to you. It's just not going to be on your time. It's going to be on the time that God already knows is going to work for you. Because don't forget, God already knows the future. We don't. So you have to request, manifest or whatever you want to call it. And then you just maybe not sit back, but you just keep it moving about your day, and you know that it's coming. And that's a part of tapping into your energy of knowing that what you want, you're going to get it. Not on a negative standpoint, like a positive standpoint, because it's for you and it's something positive that you need, then you're gonna get it. You might even get that plus more, So I think it's important for people to be able to explore and tap into your energy, and that's basically having, like I said, a mindset of no doubt, no fear, no worries from the mind, and you push yourself to your limit, and then you go beyond that limit, and you believe that if you want something, you're gonna go for it. And you can't just go for something. Remember, you can't just go for something and then at the first try, if you don't get it, then you're like, that's the test of your energy sometimes, and God will do that to you too. You'll be, maybe you have been listening to or going to church a lot. You started going to church and you start reading the word, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm with this. And cool. I guess I do trust God and I do believe in God. But then maybe one day you're hitting some type of battle or something, or some type of issue comes up, and you pray on it. And then you think, oh, well, because I've been doing all these good things, that God's just going to give it right away to me. And then when you don't get it, because that's God may be testing you, saying, all right, how much faith do you really have in yourself and in me? And when you don't get it, that's that's your choice of A or B. A, you can, all right, cool, maybe I have to wait. I'll wait it out and I'll still keep doing the work. Or maybe that's not the right way I'm supposed to ask for it. Maybe I'm supposed to put in a little bit more work here, and then I can get what it is that I'm asking for. So maybe you do that. Basically saying that side is, choice A is basically still believing in yourself, believing in God, but just readjusting yourself and trying to figure out exactly how you're supposed to do it and how to get where you want. Keep going for it. You're going to keep going for it. Choice B can be, all right, well, you know what? I did all that. What was the point of all that? Some people are like that too. What was the point of me praying? What was the point of me going to church? What was the point of me believing in God or listening to that? And because all that stuff I did for nothing, because I still didn't get what I want. You're not coming from a good place. You're not tapped into your energy with that, because you don't believe in yourself, you don't believe in God, and you don't have any faith, and you don't have any patience. Because if you had tapped into your energy, all that stuff, you wouldn't have the doubt, all the fear, and the worries wouldn't have tapped in. Even if you, like I said, if you requested what you wanted and you didn't get it, you could be like, all right, well, cool, maybe it's not my time yet, or maybe I need to tweak it a little bit, or maybe I should still be putting in some work here on myself while I'm waiting for that to come. It's all about your energy, your mindset. Nothing is impossible, but if you're somebody who, once you ask for something once, or you try to go for something once and you get defeated and you don't keep going, and you're like, you don't have that mindset of all right, well, whatever, next, what else can I go for? Or okay, maybe that left turn wasn't right, let me go back right, or whatever, just having that mindset of all right, that's not going to stop me. What else? Like, let's keep it moving. If you don't have that mindset that tapped into your energy, everything is going to be impossible for you. And do you know what type of, like, that is energy, that's draining. Like, to live your life like that, where every time you hit a roadblock, you just collapse. That's not it. That's tragic. That's painful to watch, to be honest, to see someone like that who is not tapped into their energy and they don't have any faith in themselves, let alone in God or other people. That's a lonely world to live in, and that's just, I don't know, it's just negative. That's bad. That's the best way I can describe it. That's just bad. And you're never going to get what you want living like that. I don't know. That's just a no-go for me. So I just really, I guess with this episode, I wanted to talk about energy, being able to understand what it means, tapping into it, and how to tap into your energy, and to not only just tap into it, but live in it, and don't let it go. You have to remain that mindset. So having that mindset, again, it's not on any cockiness. It's not on any this idea that God owes you or other people owe you something. No, that's not what it is. It's, I'm so in tune with myself. I believe in myself so much. I love myself so much. I work hard so much for myself. I know what I want and what I deserve for myself, that I have that energy in me where I don't have any doubts, I don't have any fears, and I don't worry about when it's going to come, because I know it's going to come. If you can tap into that and you can remain in that and remain each day of your life tapped into your energy and having that mindset where like a lot of people say, God got me. If you can have that type of, not only God got you, but you got you. If you got you, then God got you. And tapping into that awakening, why would you have any worries? That doesn't make sense. It doesn't correlate. Those two, you can't be worried and still have faith in God. You can't live your life in fear and still have faith in yourself. Those two energies don't mix. You gotta drop that. You gotta drop the doubt. You gotta drop the fear, drop the worries, and believe in yourself and believe in God, and that everything happens in due time. Everything is happening in God's timing. You don't have the watch. You don't know what the timing is. So all you gotta do is just keep putting in that work and believing in yourself, and you will get, I promise you, you will get everything that you're going for. You will get it. Some people, what you put out, you will get back. That is a fact. That's facts. Like, there's no sugarcoating that. Like, what you put out into this world, you will get back. Usually, probably 10 times more than what you give. And you can't, but you also, again, it's from your intention. Do not set your intention. Like, if you're willing to volunteer and help, whatever, do it because you really want to help someone, not because you just want to say that you did it, or because you think, all right, well, if I do this, then God will help me with this. Like, no, that's not how it works. You just have to do things from a pure intention, and that's when you're gonna get you get things back tenfold or whatever, way better, way more than what you gave out. So yeah, I would say definitely just tapping into your energy, exploring what that means for you, releasing those doubts, releasing those fears, especially in this type of year of 2020 with all of the things that have been happening. It's not always easy to remain in that mindset of not having fears or worries or doubts. That I can definitely understand, but it's just, again, it's like nothing is impossible. Nothing should stop you from believing in yourself and going for what you want. Life is full of obstacles. What are you gonna do? You're gonna roll over and take it, or you're gonna get up, dust yourself off, and keep it moving. Because even if you don't keep moving, the world around you is going to keep moving. So you don't have time to sit down and cry about it. You don't have time. Well, let me not say that. You don't have time to sit there and sulk in your problems, or not believe in yourself, or like I said, you get one knockdown and you're just done for it. Like, you can't. You can reflect on it and think about it and figure out ways to, all right, well, that didn't work, what else can I do? That's what you can do. But you can't allow yourself to let time pass by and keep going for what you want. Because if God woke you up, then that's another day that you have another day to keep going, and to keep going for what you want, to achieve what you want. Every day that you get is for a reason, because you haven't completed all of the things that God wants you to do. So it's another day to keep going for what you want. So really, I just wanted to explain the idea of energy. I wanted people to explore tapping into that. And that's a process, obviously, doing that. But I suggest it. It will definitely change your mindset and the way you live your life, the way you move in life, the way you interact with others, the environments that you choose to place yourself in, the activities that you choose to do, the way you take care of your body, the way you take care of your mind, the way you speak to yourself. It should all change. Again, I can't express this enough. Do you know how powerful that is, to live your life each day knowing that if you need something or you want something and you manifest it, that you not only manifest it, but you manifest it, but you already know you're going to get it. That's very powerful. And you believe that you're going to get it, and you don't do things out of worry and fear. That's very powerful. That's some tapping. Like I said, that's tapping into that energy. That's G right there. That's G. Really, that's some G. That's some G stuff right there. Like, you can say, oh, I'm good regardless. And meaning that, and that you're good. You're gonna get everything that you want. That's a round of applause right there. That's tapping into some new stuff right there. And like I said, once you hit that, there's no way. How can you go back to worrying? That doesn't make sense. I don't know. It's just hard to explain. I guess it's just something that you really have to experience to understand. It's like you literally do not live your life in fear. You literally don't worry. Because even if it's something that, you know what, oh man, I thought I was supposed to get that, or I thought my life was supposed to be this way. You also, when you've already tapped into your energy, you know that, yeah, maybe that's what I desire, but that's not what God put in my heart, or that's not meant for me. It's really that simple. That's not meant for me. And what is meant for me, I'm going to get. What's meant for you will never pass you by. And anything that you want, you can get. And you can get anything you want, you can get that you're supposed to have. Let me clarify that. Anything you want that you can get, if that's what you're supposed to have, and it will come to you. So I would just say tap into your energy. Don't keep try to start living your life without fear and doubt, and really believing in what you ask for, believing in yourself, believing that you deserve it, that you can get it. Don't pray or manifest something with worry behind it. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time, and you're also wasting the universe's time, because it's like, all right, basically the universe is just waiting for you to believe that you deserve it, believe it will come, believe you can get it. You ask for it, and they literally throw it at you. It's like, that's really what it is. But if you can't even believe with it, why would they waste their time giving it? They're not going to give you something that you don't believe you deserve, because you're going to mess it up. That's really what it is. So whatever it is. So just try to tap into your energy. That's what I'm asking. Explore that. And when I post it on Instagram, I will maybe I'll put the explanation there too, of what I said energy is and what it means. So this, I'm gonna end with this quote from the same book. So it's each of these messages on the day that they have, it has a little message of set your intention. So your intention for today, August 23rd. Today I will witness the light in myself and in all beings everywhere. I am grateful to be awakening my consciousness to oneness and love. That's great. So really it's just recognizing the light in you, believing that it's there, believing that you are light, believing that others are light as well. You are grateful to be able to even understand that, and to tap into your energy, and to be at one with yourself and love it and love yourself. And again, keep it G. Like, you know, there's a meme of, I forget that guy's name, Shannon Sharp or something like that. I think he's like a basketball sports anchor or something. He always wearing a suit with a cigar or something, but I think that's his name, Shannon Sharp. But there's like a meme that I see, a GIF, I'm sorry, of him, and he's like, that ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. Like, that's really that's what I'm saying. Like, just having that mindset, like, okay, things took a turn. That ain't no problem. Like, I'll figure it out. Like, it'll work out. It'll work out. Like, when people say stuff like that, you have to actually believe that. You can't just say, oh, it'll work out, and then still be worried about it. It doesn't work that way. So just try to follow what that saying is for your intention of today. It's just literally witness the light in yourself and in others. Be grateful that you're awake and you're awakening your consciousness, and to just be alive, and just trust yourself. Trust yourself, trust God, and everything that you want, go for it, and it'll come to you. So that's for today. I will say one little thing is that this message that I saw is that meditation will increase the quality of your life. And that is actually true. I've said it before, I'm trying to meditate and trying to get that into my routine, and it really does kind of set the tone for your day and for your life and the quality of your life. Again, it's another way of tapping into your energy and knowing that you're literally exploring yourself and tapping into yourself and having that alignment within your chakras, to be able to conquer whatever that comes your way with a positive mindset and believing that you will get everything that you want. So that's all I got. I don't want to take up too much time, and I hope everyone has a great day, a great week. And again, I'm going to try to keep up with this Sunday recording. It's been working so far. Excuse my voice. It's been pretty raspy lately. I think I don't even know what it is. Weather, maybe. I don't know. But yes. So just remember what I said. Tap into your energy. And meditate, manifest, invest in you. Thank you for listening to Black Hippie Lounge. I'm your host, Chanel, and hope you have a great week.